Hello students, today we are going to learn to find nth term of the given arithmetic progression. So let's just get started with it. Nth term of an arithmetic progression AP. In the previous video we have already learned what is an AP. Which sequence do we call as an AP? We already know. If the common difference is a constant number, then we call the particular sequence as an arithmetic progression. Okay, now right now we are going to derive a very important formula, that is a formula for nth term, to find any nth term of the arithmetic progression. Suppose any sequence is given 2, 4, 6, 8, and it goes on. Okay, now this sequence is an arithmetic progression. We know it because the difference is a constant number 2, right? This is an AP. So of this AP, we know what is the first term. A is equal to 2. Okay, and first term, the position of it we denoted by T1. First term it is. First term, and the term is A, and that A is actually 2 in this case. Okay, now how do we get the second term? In order to get the second term, now what we will have to do? Now difference here is what in this case? 2, right? So if I have to get, see, first term is 2, I know. So how do I find second term plus 2? How do I find third term plus 2 in this? So I'm going on adding 2. Plus 2 in this I get 4. Plus 2 in 4 I get 6. Plus 2 in 6 I get 8. So I go on adding plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 in the consecutive numbers, right? So here I will be doing A plus the difference of plus 2 I'll be adding in order to get the second term. So A is 2, and in that I will add the difference 2. Then I will get the number 4, right? Now in order to find the third term T3, what will I do? In T2 I'll be adding the difference, right? In T2 I'll be adding the difference again. So T2 is what? A plus D. And in that I will add the difference. See, T2, the previous term is A plus D. In that again I will be adding D, the difference. So in this case I will get A plus 2D. Now I want to find the fourth term of this sequence, or I want to find fourth term of this AP. So in order to find fourth term, what will I do? In the third term I will have to add the difference. In T3 I will have to add the difference. Now T3 is what? A plus 2D. T3 is A plus 2D. T3 is A plus 2D. This T3. T3 is A plus 2D plus this D. So that's going to be A plus 3D. Okay, similarly if you go to do, what will be the fifth term? Fifth term will be A plus 4D. Right? If you go on adding D in the next term, sixth term T6 will be A plus 5D. Seventh term T7 will be A plus 6D. So you will realize whatever the term, whatever is the n, this number over here is one less than that, right? This number over here is less than that. So for nth term, we can have a formula like this: A plus, and this number which is over here is 1 less than the n. So that is going to be a plus n minus 1 d. So this is going to be the formula for nth term, and using this formula you can find any, let's say 400 term, 500 term, 138 term, 38 term, 45th term, any term you can find using this formula. You just have to put, let's say you want to find 45 term, so t of 45 is equal to, but for that you should know the first term and you should know the common difference of AP. Then you can find any term of the AP. Okay, so let's just get started with it. As we solve the problems, actually you will understand how are we going to use this formula. But why I showed you how we get the formula, how we derive the formula, is because then you will never remember, you will never forget this formula. It will be easy for you to remember this formula once you know how the formula comes. Okay, so let's just get started and solve the problems based on it. It is a very quite simple practice set. In the AP T1, T2, T3, if the first term is A and the common difference is D, then see T1 first term is A, T2 will be A plus D, so that is A plus 2 minus 1D. T3 will be A plus 2D, so that is A plus 3 minus 1D. T4 will be A plus 4 minus 1D. So we get a formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D. Very, very important formula. Okay, lots of questions are asked on this formula in the exam. Now let us get started with practice set 3.2. Write the correct number in the given boxes from the following AP. Now this is just an activity type. You are going to solve it using the formula only. Let's see what is given. 1, 8, 15, 22. So sometimes the questions are activity types. So that time what is asked, accordingly the exact number you have to write in the box. So this is quite simple. Here the AP is given 1, 8, 15, 22. So first term is what? 1. So here you will get A is equal to 1. Okay, and T1 is also, T1 means the first term. So T1 is also going to be 1. T2 is 8 and T3 is 15. That's it. And T2 minus T1 now. T2 minus T1 is going to be, this is T2 minus T1. What is the T2 number? What is T1 number? Just right there. That's it. Okay, so A is 1, T1 is also 1, that's why, see, T1 means the first term only. A is also denotes the first term. T2 is 8, T3 is 15. Now T2 minus T1 is going to be 8 minus 1, which is 7. Next is 15 minus 1. Sorry, 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8. T3 minus T2. 15 minus 8. So that is 7. Okay, next sequence 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so here T1 is 3, T2 is 6, T3 is 9 and T4 is 12. Okay, so we have to find the common difference also over here. D also they have given. Just write down, that's quite simple. Okay, T1 is 3, T2 is 6, T3 is 9 and T4 is 12. Now T2 minus T1, T2 minus T1 is 6 minus 3. That is 3. T3 minus T2, T3 minus T2 is 9 minus 6. That is again 3. So difference is common, 3. D is equal to 3 therefore. Next sum. Your T1 is minus 3, T2 is minus 8, T3 is minus 13, T4 is minus 18. That's quite simple, right? Now just find out the difference. T2 minus T1, T3 minus T2, T4 minus T3. So that's T2 is minus 8, T1 is minus 3. Minus minus is going to become plus. So minus 8 plus 3 is going to be minus 5. Okay, next is T3 minus T2. Okay, T3 is minus 13. So I'll just show it at the side if you want me to. Minus 13. T3 is minus 13 minus minus 8. Now see, this you have to do at the rough work, right? At the side, the corner. In the box you will be just writing the exact number. Minus 13 plus 8 is again going to be minus 5, right? So here the common difference is minus 5. A is equal to minus 3 and D is equal to minus 5. 70, 60, 50, 40. So you see the sequence is going on decreasing. So the difference is going to be in minus. D is going to be in minus here. So the first term A is 70. Okay. So that 70 is T1 also. T1, T2 is 60, T3 is 50. So now just do T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2. That's it. Okay. Your difference is going to be of minus 10 when we do the subtraction. T2 minus T1 and T3 minus T2. Now the second sum. Decide whether the following sequence is an AP or not. If so, find the 20th term of the progression. This is the sequence given, but they have not given that it is AP or it is not an AP. We have to find, and finding is quite simple. You just have to find out D, common difference. If that common difference is a constant number, it comes same everywhere. T2 minus T1, T3 minus T2, T4 minus T3, it is same. Then the sequence is going to be an AP. So just first write down what is T1. T1 is minus 12, T2 is minus 5, just write down. Okay, A is equal to T1, that is minus 12, T2 is minus 5, T3 is 2, T4 is 9, T5 is 16. No need to write all the numbers. 4 numbers, 5 numbers. 4 numbers are also enough. They have taken 5 in fact. So just subtract and see what do you get the difference as. T2 minus T1, minus 5. T2 is minus 5. Minus of minus 12. So minus minus becomes plus. Minus 5 plus 12 is equal to 7. Next we will find T3 minus T2. That is 2 minus minus 5. 2 minus minus 5. So that is 2 plus 5. This minus minus will become plus. So that is 7. Next, T4 minus T3 is also 7. T5 minus T4 is also 7. So you can see the difference D, common difference D in all these is same. It's constant. Therefore, it is an AP. Okay, the common difference is equal to D is 7 is a constant number. Therefore, this sequence is an AP. Okay. Now we have to find T 20th term. 20th term. So 20th term means T20. It is T20. Okay. And what is the formula? T of n is equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. So T of 20 is going to be A plus 20 minus 1 is 19 times D. So just substitute what is A. A is minus 12 and 19 into D. D is going to be 7. Substitute and you will easily get 20th term. So this formula is very important. So therefore we get T of n is equal to A plus n minus 1D. This is the formula. And therefore T20 is first term. A is minus 12. N minus 1 will be n is 20. 20 minus 1 into 7. 20 minus 1 is 19. So we are trying to find out the 20th term. 20th term is 121. Alright, hope so you are understanding, students. So given sequence is an AP and the 20th term of the AP is 121. It is very important to write down the final answer like this. Next one. Find the 24th term of the AP. Now it is already given that it is an AP, so there is no question of finding out whether the difference is common or no. Difference has to be common. Just subtract and check. Okay, difference is of 4, you can see. It is actually of -4 because it is not minus, it is going on increasing. So 16 minus 12 is 4. 20 minus 16 is 4. 24 minus 20 is 4. So difference is of 4. D is 4. And first term T1 is equal to A is 12. That's it. Use the formula and you get it. So A is T1 is equal to 12. T2 is 16. T3 is 20 and T4 is 24. And difference D is 4. Okay, now just use the formula. Therefore T of 24 is going to be A, which is 12, plus N minus 1. N is 24, right? T of 24 term we want to find. So that is going to be 23 into D. D is 4. Okay, so T of 24, because we want to find out 24th term. T of 24 is equal to A. A is 12 plus N is 24. 24th term we are trying to find. So 24 minus 1 into 4. 24 minus 1 is 23. So T of 24 is equal to 12 plus 23 into 4. So that's 12 plus 92. Therefore 24th term is 104. And hence the final answer. Therefore the 24th term is 104. Come to the next sum, fourth sum. Once you know the formula, students, the sums are quite easy and interesting also. Find the 19th term here. Okay, so just write down first what is T1, T2, T3. Okay, so T1 is 7, T2 is 13, T3 is 19 and T4 is 25. Now find out what is the difference. T2 minus T1 is 6. Okay, now use the formula, that's it, and find the 19th term. So T of 19 is equal to A plus 19 minus 1D, so that is 18D, and A also we know is 7, D also we know is 6. So substitute whatever values we know in the formula. So T of 19 is equal to 7 plus 19 minus 1 D. D is 6. Okay, 19 minus 1 is 18, so that is 7 plus 18 into 6. So that's 7 plus 108. So T of 19 is 115. Therefore the 19th term of the AP is 115. Find the 27th term of the following AP: 9, 4, minus 1, minus 6, minus 11. First term T1 is 9, second term is 4, third term is minus 1, and goes on. Here A is equal to T1 is 9, T2 is 4, T3 is minus 1, T4 is minus 6 and T5 is minus 11. We have to find the 27th term, 27. So that is T of 27 we have to find. So before we go to the formula, just quickly find out the difference D. D is T2 minus T1. Finding it one time is enough, right? Because it is an AP and we know the difference is going to be constant. T2 is 4 and T1 is 9, so difference is coming in minus over here. Okay, D is minus 5. Now the 27th term is going to be T of 27. T of 27, we wrote the formula and substitute now. A is 9 plus 27 minus 1 into minus 5. Okay, 27 minus 1 is 26. So therefore that is 9 plus 26 into minus 5. Now this answer is going to come minus 26 into minus 5, minus something. So 9 minus the product. So the answer, the 27 term, is going to go negative, because you can see that this is a decreasing sequence. Decreasing, it is going on decreasing. So we will get 9 minus 130. So T of 27, T27 is minus 121. So 27th term of this sequence is minus 121. 1. So like this we go on finding with the difference of -5, -5, -5, -5, and when we reach the 27th term of this sequence, that 27th term will be -121. So the formula is so important. We can find any term, 100 term, 500 term, just by putting few numbers over here. Find how many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 5. Now see, this question could be little tricky for some of them, because here the AP, the sequence is not given. Okay, so they are talking about first of all 3-digit numbers. Now these 3-digit numbers starts with 100. Okay, and they end at 999. 999 is the last 3-digit number, because after that we get 1000. 1000 is a 4-digit number, and before this we have 99, which is a 2-digit number. So this is the sequence of 3-digit numbers, 3-digit natural numbers. Now we want to find out 3-digit natural numbers that are divisible by 5. So out of these 3-digit natural numbers, our sequence is the ones which are divisible by 5. Okay, so 100 is divisible by 5. After 100, the next number will be 105. After 105, the next number will be 115. After 115, the next number divisible by 5 would be 120, and like that we will go on, and the last number will be 995. Okay, so our sequence is this. These are the 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5. So here we will see T1 or A will be 100, and the last term T of N is 995, because this is what is its position? It is 100th. 995 is 100th term, 120th term, what, that we don't know, because that N only we have to find, right? N only we are trying to find. How many 3-digit numbers are there? So that is N part, right? How many 3-digit numbers? That is N. We are trying to find N here. How many 3-digit natural numbers are there? So that we don't know, right? So we'll be using the same formula, and we are trying to find out. Here difference will be 5, right? Difference is 5. Okay, so let's just try to find out what is N. Here knowing the AP is very, very important, because AP is not given in the question. So what are the various conditions given in the question? Check those conditions properly, and then write down what is the required AP. 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5 are 100, 105, 110, and 995 is the last one. The smallest and the biggest 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5 are 100 and 995. So A is 100, D is 5, and T of N is 995. Now use the formula, substitute the values, and see what answer are we getting. T of N is 995, A is 100 plus N minus 1 into D is 5. Now this 100 will go that side, will become minus 995 minus 100. Okay, what I have done, I have just rearranged a little. This part I have taken that side, because generally N we have to find, so I am keeping it on the left. See, I'll just show you what is done there. So it is actually going to be like this: 995 minus 100 is equal to N minus 1 into 5. So same thing, but I have just rearranged the positions. N minus 1 into 5 is brought here, and this is taken that side. That's it. See, N minus 1 into 5 is equal to 995 minus 100. So therefore n minus 1 into 5 is 895. Now this 5 will go that side and it will become division because 5 is multiplied over here, right? So therefore divide and see what do we get. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, divide further and we get n minus 1 is equal to 179. Now this plus 1 minus 1 will go that side and will become plus 1. Therefore n is equal to 180. So there are 180 3-digit natural numbers that are divisible by 5. There are 180 3-digit natural numbers that are divisible by 5. There are 180 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5. Next sum. The 11th term and 20th term of AP are 16 and 19. So just write down quickly. T of 11 is 16. Respectively is there. Respectively. That word is very important. Respectively means 11th term is 16. Means in that order it comes, right? 11th term is 16 and 21st term is 29. Okay, find the 41st term of the AP. That means T of 41 we have to find. Okay, here difference is not given, first term is not given, second term is not given, all these things are not given, but from whatever is given just try to write T of 11. Suppose you have to write T of 11. T of 11 formula will be what? A plus n minus 1, that is. So that is going to be 11 minus 1 D. And we know T of 11 is 16, no? Here we will get two simultaneous equations or linear equations, we can say. 16 is equal to A plus 10D. And this is T of 21 is equal to A plus, that's going to be 21 minus 1 into D. And T of 21 is 29 is equal to A plus 20D. So this is number 1, you can say, and this is number 2. These are the two equations we got. Now you know how to solve the simultaneous linear equations and how to find the answers, right? How to eliminate any one of the variables. Now A and D are the two variables. Now eliminating A is very easy. Just subtract equation number 1 from 2 and that A minus A will get eliminated and you will get a value for D. That is your difference D. And then the value of D you put in any of the equations and you will get value of A. Okay, we know how, don't forget how we have learned how to solve the simultaneous linear equations. That is very, very important. Okay, so elimination method, A will get cut, we will get the value of D first, then that value of D we will put in any of the equations, then we will get the value of A. So A and D was not given, we will get that A and D and then it will be easy to find the 41st term. So let's see how do we do it. T of 1 is equal to T of 11 is equal to 16, this is given in the question, and T of 21 is 29, this is given in the question. So let A be the first term and D is the common difference. That is what we assume always, right? Next, this is the formula. Now according to formula, we get T of 11 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1D. So that is Now just substitute t of 11 is 16 is equal to a plus 10d. This is the first equation we had got. Similarly, we will get equation number 2 by substituting. T of 21 is given 29. T of 21 is given 29. A plus 21 minus 1d, so that is 20d. Equation 1, equation 2. Okay. Now we'll be subtracting equation number 1 from 2. Subtracting equation 1 from 2. So 29 minus 16 is 13. A minus A will get cut. 20 minus 10 is 10d. Therefore d is equal to 13 upon 10. So d is equal to 1.3 we got. Now substituting this value of d in equation number 1, we will get A. A is equal to 3 we got. So we got the value of d to be 1.3 and we got the value of A to be 3. Now done, that is what we wanted. Now we will just put the value in the formula. T of 41 is what we are asked to find, T of 41, right? So therefore T of 41 is now A plus 41 minus 1 into D. So A we got 3, 41 minus 1 into D is 1.3. So just substitute that in the formula and we will get 41st term to be 55. Okay, so therefore 41st term of the AP is 55. Let's move on to the next sum. 8th sum. Which term of AP 11852 is minus 151? Which term? So that means they have asked us to find out n. Which term of the AP is this? Okay, so we have assumed, let's say, nth term of this AP be minus 151. So T of n is minus 151. We assume that let the nth term be minus 151. So we assume T of n is this. Now AP is this. In this, now first term T of 1, which is equals to A, is 11. And what is the difference? 8 minus 11. Okay, difference is going to be negative. 8 minus 11 is minus 3. So difference D we get minus 3. Okay, now you know T of n, you know A first term, you know D. Just put in the formula, that's it, and you're going to get it. Just put the values in the formula. Here A is, T of 1 is 11, T2 is 8, T3 5. So we find a difference like that, we get minus 3, T2 minus T1. Let the nth term of AP be minus 151. Therefore T of n is minus 151. Okay, therefore now just put the values in the formula. T of n is 151. A we know is 11. A is 11 here. N minus 1. So that is going to be 1 minus 151 minus 1. Okay, don't leave this minus sign, otherwise the answer will go wrong. Minus 151 minus 1. So minus minus. Similar signs, add and give the same sign to the answer. And into this minus 3. So that is going to be minus 152. Don't forget. But here n we don't know. Okay, T of n is minus 151. It's not the value of n that we know, right? It's not the value of n that we know, minus 151. Minus 151 is the nth term, but n is what that we have to find. So that n we will keep as it is. Okay, T of n is minus 151, but n is what we have to find. So we will keep n as it is. A and D we know. Okay, A is 11, n minus 1, n we don't know, so keep that n as it is. D is minus 3. So minus 151, this is 11 plus, so bring that 11 this side, minus 11 it will become, is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Now minus minus, similar signs, add and give the same sign to the answer. So that will be minus 162 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Now bring that minus 3 this side, it will become division. Minus 162 upon minus 3 is equal to n minus 1. Minus minus will become plus. So therefore n minus 1 is equal to 54. And minus 1 goes that side, plus 1. Therefore n is equal to 55. Okay. So 55th term of the AP is minus 151. Therefore, the 55th term of the given AP is minus 151. Let's proceed to the 9th sum. How many natural numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? How many natural numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? In this case also, they have not given us the AP. The sequence is not given. So we have to find out the sequence first. Okay. So the numbers, natural numbers, start from 10 and go up to 250. This is the series given to us. Start from 10. How many natural numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4? So now in this divisible by 4 you have to start with. So 12 is the first number divisible by 4. Then 16. Then 20. Okay. And the last number divisible by 4 is going to be 248 of the sequence. The last number divisible by 4 is going to be 248 of the sequence. So 12, 16, 20 and 248 is the last number. Okay, now we know that this is an AP because the difference D is constant. They are all divisible by 4, right? So difference is going to be of 4, which is going to be a constant one, constant number, right? So we know the first term A is 12. We know D is 4. And we have to find n like the previous sum. Okay, we know the nth term also. Last term also we know. Nth term is 248. Okay, so we know all this. Just substitute in the formula and find out n like how we did in the previous sum. The numbers from 10 to 250 which are divisible by 4 are 12, 16, 20, 244 and 248. Here this is an AP with first term A is equal to 12 and difference as 4. Okay, let there be n terms in the AP. See how many natural numbers are there. How many? N we have to find. Okay, like this one more sum we have done already. Okay, how many 3-digit natural numbers are there divisible by 5, right? How many 3-digit natural numbers are there divisible by 5? 6 sum we have done. So this is the formula. Just put the values. T of n is 248. Okay, Tn, not T of n, Tn. Tn is 248. A is 12. N we don't know. Keep n as it is. N minus 1 and D is 4. Okay, just substitute. 248 minus 12 is 236. Okay, so n is equal to 16 we get after solving. Therefore 60 numbers from 10 to 250 are divisible by 4. And the last sum we come to. In an AP, the 17th term is 7 more than 10th term. Find the common difference D. Okay, now let the first term of the AP be A and the common difference. So the first term we always assume to be A and the common difference is D. Now what is given, just make a note of, always I tell, right? 17th term is given, so that means T17 is given. is 7 more than the 10th term. Is 7 more. Okay, so 7 more, 7 less, 7 more, 7 less. I told you, add and subtract. It is not given times. No, don't get confused in that. It is not given 7 times. It is given 7 more than the 10th term. This is the condition given here. T17 is 7 more than the 10th term, right? So T17 is going to be what according to the formula? A plus 17 minus 1, that is 16D. And 10th term is going to be what? A plus 10 minus 1, that is 9D. Right? This is what we will get, 17 term and the 10 term. Now according to this condition, what? Put there. For T17 I will put A plus 16D. And for T10 I have to put A plus 9D. Plus 7. Plus this 7. Okay, now this A will get cut from both sides. 9D comes this side. 16D minus 9D will be 7D is equal to 7. Therefore D is 7 upon 7. D is equal to 1. Okay. So what information is given in the question, just make a note of it and go on doing according to that. You will never go wrong. Go step by step. Okay, this is the formula. According to formula we get T17 and T10, number 1 and number 2, and then write the condition given. Okay, see, this is the condition given in the question. If you want, you can add that one more step over there. This is done directly. So if you want, you can add this step. T of 17, 17th term is 7 more than the 10th term. You can add this step here. Okay, number 3, as number 3 you can write this step, and then you can say from 1, 2 and 3 T of 17 is T of 10 plus 7. This is given in the question. So T of 17 just put, T of 10 just put, add 7. Okay, so then A gets cut. So hence we get D is equal to 7. Therefore the common difference is 1. Okay, with this we have finished with the practice set 3.3. Hope so students you have understood. Practice the sums very well and you should not have any difficulty in this practice set. That's quite easy. Thank you so much.